Hello. Welcome back. This is Ashlina with Ashlina Loves Art and Soul. And I'm going to apologize right away because you probably hear my air conditioner in the background and it's just too hot to turn off, so my apologies. This is my mermaid journal that I'm doing a flip through of, and let's see, this journal is it has 2 signatures. It is 6 by 8 3/4. Let's see, it's got 48 pages, or 96 pages front and back, and the digital kits that I have used in here are by Retro Fantasy Co., and the kit is the Siren's Lure. And then for ephemera, I have used Mrs. Cogg's Crafts Mermaid Set number 2. As for the Sari Silk, it is from Color Kissed Silk on Etsy, and I can't recommend that place for your Sari Silk enough. Like, I've tried half a dozen different places, and nothing is better than this. Prices are good, and the colors that she achieves are just stunning. Okay, so let's see if we can start with the tassel, which is removable with a bulb pin. Okay, so I ran out of keychain rings that I normally put my tassels on, and I had a whole bunch of these big eyelets, and so I just took one of the eyelets and hammered it flat. I actually kind of like the way it looks. It could be perfected more on the inside, but it's fine. It's not sharp, and I think it looks kind of cool. So, yeah. And then I have a gem right here. I love this tassel. This tassel came out really, really nice. The seahorse here. And beads everywhere, not everywhere, but every so often in here. And then on the back I have a jellyfish. Yeah, so yeah, I love this tassel. It came out really good. Okay, so this is a tassel. Okay, so this is a cover that I put together. It's just possibly like a cereal box or something to that nature. Couple layers so it's not as flimsy. I have the book corners on here, and I put in the big eyelets again manually because I don't have a tool that puts them in. I believe they're 1/2-inch size eyelets as well. Somebody had asked me at some point. And I ran the Sari Silk underneath the picture, and the layers of lace and fabric, and I've stitched around the edges and distressed on there. And so you have the silk coming along the back, and this paper is so beautiful. I chose this this color of Sari Silk because you can't see it as much in the pictures or on the video, but the lines in through here are teal. They're a lot brighter teal than it shows. But anyway, I had to go with this teal green Sari Silk, and I think it was the right choice. So sorry that took a million years to spit out. Now we can get to the inside. Alright. So, I'll put this label here for this book belongs to. Then this is a vellum pocket printed on vellum. And tag or bookmark. And these are actually the, this is how I reuse and don't throw away lots of things. But cutting off this netting along the sides, and I just took them and used them for the top of the bookmark. So, oh, and I inked them a little bit. Let's see, the ink oxides, just, you know, put a little bit down on your mat, and then spray it with a water bottle, and then just kind of dab it up, and that created that effect. And I have sewing around the edges on lots of them. This is from the kit, along with my hand-dyed coffee stain papers. I have tucks and a little ephemera. That was pretty. I just put it down. I have this lining the edge of the paper. And in this one I have a lot of bold pens for a lot of hanging danglies, bead danglies. And a little tuck. I have some stamping. This is just an extra image that I had printed out, considering it for the cover, but it didn't make the cut, and it was a little bit too dark, so I backed it on something and just went over it with some gesso, a journaling card, and I have a little anchor on some beads and a bold pen. I actually like this spread. It's just the perfect colors, and this little tuck pocket goes perfectly, and I just like the composition of that look right there. This is a few different little things I had printed out on vellum, and I just glued it down. It adds just a little bit of extra to the corner. And here's a circle collage, some gauze and some sari silk and stitching. Large tag, tuck spot. Yeah, just line the bottom here. Just some faint stamping, and we are now to the middle of the first signature. And I put the beads on the strings and the little charms. Actually intended to tie them to where they were long enough to hang down outside of the book, but I failed at that. So I'm fine with it. It looks fine. One of them hangs out, and anyway, I like it either way. This is a little vellum envelope with some extras from one of the kits that I didn't use. This is let's see. This is what I was talking about on the corner. It's just a little piece of little print on a small circle of vellum. So yeah, these are just some extras that I didn't end up using, along with another little vellum image. And that back later. Little tuck. And just some rosy lace edging. A little seahorse dangly frame. Yes, Anne. Okay. And just a small little collage. Looks like a net and a little eyelet, just for just a hint of decoration. Here is another corner tuck with a vellum mermaid image, collaged with this little circle mermaid and these little lacy roses and journaling card. Really, really like vellum. Makes cool effects. I left that for scrapbooking in the future. Be a perfect place to put a picture or something like that. This is an envelope. Just put a little bit of bead and gem accents, pearl and gem accents, and then in here have just another one. I was printing out probably half a dozen different possibilities, and for the front focal image, and this was another one. Just came out too dark, but it's still cool, and I thought I'd put it in here where I could, and trying different sizes of certain things. This is in there earlier on in the journal we passed already, but it's still cool, so I went ahead and stuck it in here. Oh, and then the flap that comes around from the envelope, I just decided to make it meet with this doily here and make up a little pocket. I think it actually looks kind of neat. So it's a full pocket, and you see the stitching here, and then some flowers. Okay. Another little corner tuck and a little bookmark. And this is the end of the first signature. This is a really cool image. Lots of people have used it in their mermaid journals, I've noticed. And we are going to the second signature. And here's just a little tuck. I had this fibery yarn, and just put it on top of some ribbon that matched this color, and kind of looks like seaweed. And then I just have this this little compass. Popped it in here. Okay. Just some writing paper, page tab, stamping. In here, you just have another large tuck spot with a little, just some more space to do your journaling. And this is one of my favorite page images in this journal. I just think that's beautiful, and this lace here goes well. Also have this little octopus that's supposed to be dangling out the front here. Another mermaid image, and here I have another vellum pocket, another journaling card. Another little bookmark tuck spot, pretty jellyfish, bright pretty blue colors, that's pretty. Alright, here's just another journaling card and doily pocket with some seashells and gems and a little sea turtle and some rosy lace edging. Again, I just took the ink oxide, Tim Holtz ink oxides, and if you just take the lid off, just smudge it on your work area or wherever you feel comfortable doing that, and then take a spray bottle of water, or it doesn't have to be a spray bottle, just get some water on there mixed with it, and then take whatever you're trying to dye and then just kind of sop it up, and that's how I achieved that color. And then I just used it to kind of distress that doily as well, so it would match. Okay, so here's the middle of the second signature, And this is definitely one of my favorite mermaid images. It's so pretty. So pretty. So I put it on top of a envelope, distressed the envelope, and then just adhered the envelope lip down. I ripped it down along this line here just so that it would look like it wasn't on purpose. I have a few more images that I had printed, or one image I think, and I just didn't know where. I wanted to use it on the cover, but it didn't work right, and wasn't feeling it, but it's beautiful, and I printed it for this, so stuck it in there, and then I just have this little spot for journaling, or a picture on it, or something like that. And then have the bead danglies on the signature strings. I normally put them like that when I'm going to put it away, because it doesn't stick out so thick when both beads aren't right next to each other. So we're just about finished. Another doily pocket with another journaling card, I guess. What was it called? Folio? Pretty kits. Everybody makes such beautiful digital kits. Okay, and then here's another little tuck spot with another image that I really like here. Another journaling card. This ephemera is actually not from what I listed at the beginning. It's left over from something. I can't remember what it's called. Sorry about that. And here's another vellum printed image. And this one almost made it on the cover, but yeah, and it's on linen paper that I ran out of, and I just love that linen paper. If you haven't tried linen paper, printing out your stuff, you definitely need to try it. I wonder if you can see. I don't think you're going to be able to see the pattern, maybe. But anyway, it just makes it look just a little bit more interesting. And yeah, you should definitely give it a try. Linen paper. And then I just did a sari silk ruffle down this edge. And I just tucked that under the sari silk ruffle. And here I have another one of those vellum corners, a little gem, and I like this pocket too. Some flowers and crochet lace and some shells and bead dangly with a shell charm. And this is also a vellum pocket with just a couple little things in there. I like this quote. And then this, probably nobody would even think to recognize what I was going for here, but a jellyfish. So I just put a little silver flower because it matched the color of this page, and just some little dangly fibers that I thought kind of looked like a jellyfish. So, yep, just about it, I think. Yep. And then I saved the image the end for last, because it only makes sense to have the back of her at the end of the book, and have the last little vellum pocket here. And I normally would sign my signature somewhere on the corner, kind of out of the way, but it wasn't really working out for me here, so I went ahead and just popped it right there. And it's just my signature and the date, and if you have something in here, I'll cover it up for whatever reason. Anyways, that is it. This journal came out really, really nice. The danglies and the tassel and the front image is just beautiful. I had posted a picture of the cover on Facebook, and somebody had mentioned to put more metals and whatnot, and I considered it and was messing around with a few things, but I think that this image speaks for itself, and I just really like the look of it the way it is, and I'm happy with how it turned out. And hopefully you enjoyed this flip through. And I just want to mention I have quite a few of my previous flip throughs of journals for sale at this point. My intention was to get a good batch of journals finished, and then you know, try and sell a few of them while I'm continuing to make more. So if anybody finds any of my journal videos or journals interesting, you're more than welcome to get a hold of me. And there's info usually on the description box. So yeah, hope everybody has a great day, night, wherever you are, and until next time.